Hello, we are back with another video. And today I want to talk about questions that I have received from people that I have met within my life. Question number one, how do you stay consistent in business and your personal life? The answer to this for me is that there's a certain standard that I've set for my life. And because there's a certain standard that I've set for my life, every single day I am simply just striving to honor that standard. That is all. That is it. I'm simply looking to make the absolute most of the life that I've been given on a daily basis. And because of that, I must continue to do the things I said I would do. And honestly, it's important to keep your why at the front of a lot of the things that you're doing, because even when you do not feel motivated, you will still do what is necessary. That's been my experience. The second question is, why do people call you Mr. Consistency? This nickname came from one of my closest friends. We were just having a conversation and I was telling him about another book I was going to either write or read. And he was like, man, Randy, you're just so consistent. He's like, Mr. Consistency. And I was like, you know what, bro? I appreciate the compliment. Let me just receive the compliment that you're giving me. And so that's how the name Mr. Consistency came about. The third question is, why did you get into real estate? The reason why I got into real estate was because I told my uncle that I wanted to be rich. I told my uncle I wanted to be wealthy because I have a desire to retire my mom. He said, you want to be wealthy? This is my suggestion. You can either look to trade or you can look to do real estate. I studied trading for about 2 weeks and I was like, I don't think this is for me. So then at the age of 18, I decided to take the time to then get licensed. And 6 months later, I was a licensed real estate agent in the state of Texas at 19. So that is why I got into real estate. And the reason why I am still in real estate is because I believe that service members deserve to be wealthy. And because they deserve to be wealthy, representation is important so that they're not taken advantage of. The fourth question is, what makes you so passionate about serving the people who served our country? The reason why I am passionate about serving service members is because I know what it feels like to be a service member who doesn't have a plan, who doesn't know what their next 5 moves are, and who doesn't understand the resources that are available to them simply because they are just not educated on it. And I don't want the next young 17, 18, 21, 35-year-old service member to get taken advantage of because they don't have representation or because they don't understand the value of a consultant within your life. And so that is why I'm so passionate about serving service members, because you have young adults, young men and women doing the absolute most to serve our country, and because they don't have representation, they're not able to live a life on purpose, and they're not able to live to their fullest potential because they weren't given the resources necessary, or they were given the resources, yet it was in the midst of everything else that they were dealing with, so they couldn't even internalize the information they were given. And so these are just questions that I've been asked, and I wanted to just make a video to answer them. And if there's any additional questions that you would like for me to answer, please feel free to let me know. Thank you so much. You have a great day.